Today I visited my former practice for the last time. I did not even enter into a room in which I used to work because of it was willfully destroyed by the police for the most part. Instead, I contemplated my university diploma for a long time. I had it framed and deliberately hung in front of the door to the consultation room to remind the patient of my competence before the session. This produced the power gap of analysis which allowed me to reprogram the patient for his own benefit without him having to consciously allow me. I realized that those bourgeois virtues that we learned on our path through the educational system are not of any value per se if they are not already inherent to us. Courtesy, the self-imposed restriction on verbal dispute, restraint in reciprocal dealings, respect before the law, respect for the dignity of others, consensus to parliamentary decision making, just to name a few aspects of this social domestication, also mean unaware to us the renunciation of a part of our defensibility. We become vulnerable when faced with foreigners who lack that biting inhibition of civilization, something that our state does not sanction them for. The law of the steppe has become more and more widespread, and the bitterness of the injured party rises up against the foreigners. But the state was the one who terminated the contract with its citizens. And now, all of a sudden, the natives are released from all obligations. They are no longer willing to share with those who are neither willing nor able to contribute. They no longer want to find common ground and abandon themselves to arbitrariness. They refuse its tacit exchange, returning to their primal instincts and rediscovering their willingness to fight. I carefully remove the document from the wall and take one last look at it. Then I turn the frame over and hang it again so the wooden back faces me. From now on, I will no longer play the role of a polite claqueur standing before the false facades of a palace in whose dungeons the actively skin entire population. From this day forward, there will be no more pardon and no neutrality, no negotiations and no conventions. There will be absolute resistance. I will no longer ask anybody about their guilt, but only seek to know the side they are on, because neither the justice nor humanity can be expected from the enemy.